Welcome to the beautiful John Bassett Theatre on Front Street in Toronto. On this very stage on Friday night, Wish Opera will start its 2011 season with the performance of Rosemarie. Now this is a very famous stage, a stage where stars have been launched on shows like Canadian Idol and So You Think You Can Dance, and we're getting ready to launch some more this Friday night. Today I'm here to take you through a little bit of the behind the scenes of what got us to this point and what you should expect to see on Friday night. The Wish Opera pre-show starts now. In the late 1800s, producer Arthur Hammerstein was looking for the next big thing, a production that would bring the operetta back into the forefront of pop culture. He felt that the scene is what would make it, so he started scouting locations in Hungary and France and New Orleans, but nothing worked. That was when someone told him about the lovely, beautiful ice sculptures of Quebec City, and he sent his son Oscar to scout it out. Oscar fell in love with the Canadian landscape and Rosemarie was born. Launching in 1924, it did bring opera back into the forefront of pop culture and was a smash success. But that, as they say, is ancient history. We're here today to tell a different story. The story of Wish Opera's opening night, Friday night, with their performance of Rosemarie. This is a story of immense passion for the arts with Executive Director Tonia and of a bright new face in the Canadian opera scene, Maude Brunet, who plays Rosemarie. So as you can hear in the background, they are doing their final rehearsal for Friday night, and we're going to give you a sneak peek behind the scenes. So come on, join me and learn more about Rosemarie and Wish Opera's 2011 season. Now I'm joined by Executive Director and founder of Wish Opera, Tonia Chinchilli. Tonia, thanks for taking some time. I know you got a lot of last minute things you're probably working on. But what I wanted to do today is just understand a little bit about how we got here. So let's go all the way back. Why did you start Wish Opera? What was the driving force behind this?
I would have to say, I'm an opera singer myself. And, I was a little bit frustrated about the lack of opportunity in Canada for young emerging singers. And I'm also have always been very passionate about the arts in Canada. And so I think that Wish Opera was just born out of my love for opera, obviously, and being able to fuse the Canadian arts together to really produce a product that is more accessible to a larger audience and make it a more enjoyable experience.
Well, I mean, lofty ambitions.
Yes.
And you're saying that on the eve of opening night at the John Bassett Theatre, this gorgeous, beautiful venue. We're on Friday night. Your performers and this first big show will hit the stage. Was it harder than you thought to get to this point?
Oh yeah, yeah. I really did. I expected a learning curve, certainly. But it's definitely had its challenges, but I think any dream worth pursuing has challenges and obstacles that you just need to overcome and just kind of flow through that and deal with it as it comes at you. And it's been really exciting too, I have to say.
Yeah. Well, I know a lot of other people are excited about it.
Yeah.
You know, everyone I've talked to that's surrounded by it, they keep talking about the uniqueness of this performance. And we just interviewed Maud, your
Yes.
female lead, and she was, gushing about it. What attracted you to this show? What attracted you to Rosemarie?
I would have to say, the music is stunning. But aside from that, I would have to say the fact that it's actually based in Canada. It's written by an American composer, but it's actually based in Canada, in the Canadian Rockies. And so it's really got a lot of Canadiana aspects that everybody knows about. The Mounties in particular. There are lots of Mounties in their red serge uniforms. And so it's a really fun, charming production.
Yeah. Well, for those of you watching this who come out to the show, make sure you congratulate Tonia. I know there's a lot of stress when you lead up to a show like this. I've been involved in a few shows myself, but what I can say is that when you hear your goals and ambitions and what you try to set out to do, you're already a success, because I think you've done that. So I'll let you get back to last minute preparations.
Thank you, Matt.
Thanks so much for taking your time, and we'll be right back. Hi, I'm here with Maud Brunet, the star of this Friday night's performance. She plays Rosemarie. Maud, how are you doing today?
I'm good, thank you.
Great. Thanks for spending a few minutes with us. Just wanted to ask you a few questions about the performance and what everyone's going to see. And I want to start with what first attracted you to this role and this production?
Well, it's such a unique opportunity to be part of a show that takes place in Canada. And to play a French-Canadian girl, sing with an accent, that's so funny and so much, it's so much fun for me to do.
I keep hearing that, the uniqueness of this performance. Like there's a lot of things about it that aren't your conventional opera. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Well, there's also the design part of Wish Opera.
Yeah.
They really promote Canadian designers, so we all get to wear great designers' dresses and clothing, so that's really exciting as well.
Get to be the star, wear designer dresses. It's going to be a fun series of shows for you.
Yes.
This stage here has been a stage that has launched many Canadians to stardom with So You Think You Can Dance and Canadian Idol. I understand that this is one of your first lead performances, so
It is.
I have to ask, are you nervous about Friday night?
Well, I have good butterflies.
Yeah.
I'm not worried. We're well prepared, but I'm really excited. I really look forward to the performance.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, preparation for something like this, I mean, how many hours go into getting ready for opening night? What does that look like?
Well, we all had to learn our parts, obviously, before coming for rehearsal. And then when we got together 2 weeks ago, we started staging and working on the dialogues as well as the songs. The arias.
Yeah.
So we had 2 weeks of full-time work on the show. Yeah.
Great. Well, basically, I heard that you walked into the room on the audition. You were one of like 100 girls, and they knew that it was you right off the bat. So, hopefully no one else sees it that audition. But I mean, that's a vote of confidence if I've ever heard one. So I know you have to get into hair and makeup and finish those last minute preparations. So I will let you go. To anyone who's seeing this before Friday night, come on out and see the show and watch Maud and the rest of them launch themselves into stardom on this historic stage.